Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So reading for the sign of Aries. It's for the feminine, the masculine, for cross watchers, anybody resonating with the sign of Aries in this reading right now. Please take what resonates only, and the roles can be exchanged into this and anything you need to connect to this channel. My main channel, Interstellar Queen of Cups Tarot, is in the description box below, so welcome everyone. You know the energy here. You keep speaking and speaking, but the truth is you always go back to them. It's these type of vibes and no others. So Spirit is advising you to do better, really, otherwise, you know, this thing cannot change. It's like, you know, you'll be crying over this thing for the longest time. It wouldn't change. It'd be a source of like despair to you. Something that is absolutely not a blessing for sure. You'll be crying a long time over spilled milk here, over this thing here. Like, you know, why on their mind is if you don't set off this energy. That of wisdom, if you do not activate it in this year, you'll be the one that is losing. You need to be wiser as to how you deal with them. And somebody is getting older too here. You know, the Spirit here is giving you actually the solution to your problem, but I don't know if you're ready for it. Some of you are getting older. It's not going to get better if you keep on acting like this. You're advised to act like somebody who's older. Lets you know the quality of your relationship with them, and that there is the energy that you have to activate. You ain't got to believe me with this card here. And furthermore, you know, you have to start being yourself, like you individually, and also being able to be independent from them. This year there is codependence here, and some of you even depend on them because of the money. And since we're at it, you know that Aries energy, some of you right now, you should be worrying about your livelihood and your money instead of worrying about them. It's the energy. This is the one I know. That pattern you have with them is always the same thing served in a different way. It says, you know, Aries is a sign for talking now. They can do like long speeches, you know, about like how things are, how they have felt it, and how it's not going to get, and all these things. But the truth is each and every time you told them that you were not going to go back to them, you did. Each and every time. So you can see it in this Two of Swords in reverse. Like, imagine how does that make you look, literally. Like somebody who does not know what they want and who's not sure of themselves for sure. This is how they see you. Like, you know, her mind is so bendable. You see this card called Truth here? I'm telling you, and that's the Judgment too. This is how they see you. Like this, I can tell you somebody is like stripped of charm and of their own magic, of their own ability to get what they want. It's because of this energy that you display to them. And the only card in reverse here too is that bendable mind. Or you changing your mind, or you not being sure of the things that you say. This is why, you know, it can't be this thing between you and them. And you know, into this Magician in reverse here, even if they were to be yours, you cannot get them right now. It's like this, you cannot activate your energies, which is why you end up single. You cannot be with them for the moment. We have Virgo energy as well as Taurus here, but into this year, I believe this is the one you have a problem with, either to be without them, even physically. Like it's a problem for you, or to get to know yourself, or to think about your life really, and about your money as well. It's like you keep on lying to them and to yourself, believe me. Every time you have these arguments or these tower moments with them, you serve them that lie. I'm going to leave you. You never do. You see that lie. Seven of Swords. It's the energy. Somebody here, you know, when something happens, you know, you serve people this one lie about you. I can see it, that childish energy. You'd be crying a long time over this here for nothing. Just because you want your life to be different, you know, and I have to extend the energy. Some of you here, you're an Aries, you're listening to me, you lie to your person in order to get them. They will never bite into this Magician in reverse here. It's not working. It is absolutely not working. It's just a childish energy from you. And we have Pisces energy here. Yeah, this reading is accurate, believe me. And amen, I can hear it, you know, and into your energy there is some karmic energy as well. You don't have to believe me, and as to right now you cannot get them. The energy is still trapped. 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can feel that, you know, you cannot have them right now. It's an energy that is still trapped, but the truth is you can unlock it. And you know, it's just you're doing it the wrong way. Maybe some part of you feels like they belong to you, but everything you have tried so far, you're doing it the wrong way. Most of you is only that talking I'm referring to. And you can talk the hell out of you or of someone, really. You can do it for the long time. You can actually do it for years. Always the same talk and nothing happens, you know, into this Sagittarius energy here. Let's go on. And you know, it's funny, this reading is cutting my breath here. I can feel some anger or like some anxiety somebody cannot deal with in here. You don't have to believe me. Believe me. I can feel that, you know, like this thing like compressing me, and you might be doing the same thing to your person, or you are feeling the same way every time they reject you. And I can tell you, for some of you, your situations, they're really, really messy because of this energy I'm describing, that dance, like, you know, I'm going to leave you, and at the end of the day, nothing happens. That energy. I don't like that Pisces here. It's like, you know, they see you as like a child, or that childish energy, and they know how to toy with you. All I know, they do not take you seriously, and it's the thing that you have to change in this, really. Is because they watch you, or they've watched you, you know, act like this. Always the same thing. You say something and it becomes a lie to them. They don't take you seriously. And it's amazing. This year, if you're a woman, you're resonating with this. They know every time they want you back, you are going to bite. You cannot resist them. Queens of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You cannot resist them, and they know it. And you always, this one here, this card is simple. You tend to trip. You're tripping, you know. When you're speaking to them, they see it as, you know, let her speak because she's tripping. They just stay there to look at you like, have your outburst, is what it says, really. You don't have to believe me. And them, they stay cool, listening to you, looking at you like, okay, why are you even getting so angry? You will see that energy slowly emanating from them. And we have Kings of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you're dealing with one, he's the one who's really watching you act a fool, you know. You don't have to believe me. They're really watching you. And like, I know her. I know her. She will never leave me. She will never leave me. She'll never move on from this. She's been saying that again, that temperance, you know. She's been saying that so long. I am used to this. You know, every time you say you're going to leave them, you end up lying. Dear Aries, you never do. You never do. And it's amazing. Some of you can even save these relationships. I can see it here. I must say it, some of you, you're in twin flame relationships. And in this year, it's not even about having kids together. You see that energy too, though it might be. For the minority, you have children together, and you know it's a problem here. But this year is a bit different. You will see something too. Ever since you started like hooking up with them, everything like went down for you. You see the loss of like many things because of this one energy I'm describing is actually because of you. Because you keep going back to something that is not healthy for you. Believe me. And be careful, this I never really get here, but I must share the energy. You know that in this here, some of you can be locked into this thing forever. Though I can tell you from this reading, there's still a way out, you know, to make this thing go better. Some of you have connections, but it can be the way you live in it today forever like that, or at least for this natural life here. It can go on for the longest time. You're literally about to seal the deal into this thing being right or wrong. So if I were you, you know, into this wisdom, I would know what I'm doing. Believe me, I can see it, you know, to be continued. This energy will be consolidated as such sometime soon. So you know who are you lying to? You're probably yourself in here, because you're not lying to anybody else. And it says it, stop lying to yourself. You need to know what you want in this, otherwise you're going to be lonely and with them and into this bad situation, and it's going to remain like this. And furthermore, you will see that there are bad vibes for you because nothing else will work for you. Whether you have children together or not. And if you do have kids, they will never take care of your kids. You know, the person on the other side is not going to change. It is you that's got to change, Aries. And I hope you can make sense of this energy. I will extend this reading. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I'm sending you love, Aries. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. And I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.